most of the 1900s, with the exception of the Great Depression, which I'll touch on briefly later, we saw deeper and deeper forms of civic engagement every year. And then kind of silently and suddenly and mysteriously, around the late 50s and beginning of the 60s, we plateaued, and we've since plummeted back to levels that we haven't seen in the Great Depression. And not every group experienced the peak at the same point. I think the General Federation of Women's Clubs was the first one in the early 50s, and strangely enough, the Optimists were actually the last one to hit this peak. They continued sailing along, getting more and more members until I think the 90s, where they crashed and they come back to the rest of us. But some people say, well, this is just really large organizations. Maybe we're going to get poetry slams or New Age reading clubs or things like that. And so we've looked at lots of other forms of data. And it turns out, actually, this is not just the largest organizations. And this specific chart is, but that representation is, you see the same thing in lots of different dimensions. One thing we found was a massive data set where they asked 2,000 Americans every month the kinds of questions like, have you in the last 12 months done X? And X might be, have gone, you can show of hands here. How many times have you in the last 12 months gone to any public meeting at which town or school affairs were discussed? Show of hands if you did. All right, if we could just clone what's in this room, I think we could probably solve it. You guys are not representative of the country as a whole. They ask questions about running for office and signing a petition and working for a political party and things like that. All of them are way down. This is actually public meetings. I think there's about at least 50% in this room, maybe 60%. Nationwide, 1 in 8 have been to a public meeting in the last year. So that's why I'm saying that you guys are at least 4 times off scale.